Hey y'all, welcome back to Michelle's House of Miniatures. Well, for New Year's, my husband and I drove down to the Mississippi Gulf Coast to visit with his family, and while we were down there, we visited a local thrift store, and this thrift store was awesome. It was huge, it was organized, it was clean, my kind of place to shop. And so while we were shopping around the store, I found these few American Girl items, and I thought it would be fun to share with y'all. So the first item we're going to look at is Kit's Mystery Party Game. So I had never seen this game before, and it was only $1, so I picked it up, and it's heavy, so it feels like a lot of the items are in there. I love Kit. She's one of my favorite historical characters because she's wants to be a writer and a reporter, and I love mysteries, and I love to solve mysteries and puzzles, so I thought this would be fun, and when my little girl gets older, she and I can play it. And it's a mystery party game, and it's one of those games where you pretend to be a specific character, and you have to ask questions to the other characters to figure out like who did it. So let's take a look real quick inside. Well, there should be 8 party invitations, 9 character cards, 9 scripts, 9 character name tags, clue cards, and a mystery game planner. All right, so there's paper. I bet this is not supposed to be in here. This is cranium, it's supposed to be in there. And this is also pieces of a cranium game, okay? Don't need that. Okay, so this is this is probably the envelope. Here's the invitation. It's a little cut up. It's a little cut up. It's interesting. Let me put all this over here. Please come to an American Girls mystery party. Right where party will solve a Kit mystery. The character you'll play is described on the card at the right. Come dressed as your character. Your dolls are invited too. It sounds like fun. I don't know why all of these are torn up. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is someone's scrapbook. Best Friends Forever, Madison's Memories. Okay, so this is definitely not supposed to be in there. Interesting, this must be Madison's old game that she never played with. She just cut it up. Okay, okay, let me gather some of these pieces together so we can see what the rest of the game looks like. Here are the other envelopes. Oh, okay, here are the character cards. So these are what would be in the invitation that you would get. So you would know what to dress up as and what character you'd be. Kit, Miss Howard, Mother, Sterling, Will, Miss Finley, Maud, and Miss Hart. So these are the cards that would go in the invitation. Place character card here. So it would be similar to this, I guess. But then where would this go? I don't know. If anyone has this game and know how all these pieces fit together, let me know, please, in the comments. Okay, so these are the clue cards and the prop cards. This is part of the, in Kit's book, there's the Hobo City. This looks like the hobo riding. It's interesting. Okay. Here's the parent's guide, how to play the game, how to set up the game, who to invite, and how the game works. Pretty interesting. Oh, Hobo Code. That's right. Okay, so this was in 2005. And Kit's mystery script. Well, there's supposed to be like 9 of these, but there's only 1, but that's okay because I could always make copies and make my own little scripts. Okay, interesting. And then here are the clue cards. Oh, more little cut pieces. So here's the clue cards. Hobo Jungle. Clues. Oh, look how fun. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna like this game. Hopefully I can get it all sorted out. Clue 3. Okay, so these are all the clue cards. Clue number 9. Okay, so this is where the clues will go in this envelope. And then here are the character name tags. Well, that's awesome. Everything seems to be here that's needed to play the game. I mean, there's a few scripts missing and other things, but for the most part, everything that's needed is here. That's pretty exciting. So the next items I bought were all books, and the books were 99 cents a piece, or you could get 2 for $1.50. So it was a pretty good deal, and I went ahead and bought all the books that I saw. The first book is Isabel, and I bought this book because my daughter started dance last year. She loves it. I thought it would be fun for us to read this book together, and she could hear Isabel's story and just kind of hear about some of the trials and troubles that Isabel faces, you know, with dance. The next 2 books are from the Interstar University time during American Girl, and this was a period when I wasn't into American Girl when this came out, so I don't really know a lot about Interstar University, and I picked up these 2 books just to kind of get a feel of it and see what it was like. And I read this one, Fork in a Trail, and I liked the story, but I'm not 100% sure I like how these books work. You know, there's more than 20 endings. So you'll go to a page and you get to pick what you want next in the story. And then like that story may end or you may keep going, but I'm a big reader. And whenever I read books, I like to just read through to get to the finish. I'm not a big fan of flipping back and forth, but I definitely get the premise of these books, how you're the main character and you get to pick the next part of the book, and then also the ending and how it ends. And I learned that with the Interstar, there's these Interstar guides, and each book is similar. Well, each book is kind of about one of the girls. They're kind of one of the main characters in the book, along with you. So that was interesting, and I kind of liked this map here because the map gave you an interesting guide to the Interstar University campus. So that was kind of fun. Overall, it's been interesting. Now this book, Behind the Scenes, I have not read this book yet. It's the same layout as the other one with the 20 endings, but it's a little bit different story. So we'll see how that one goes. The last book I bought is Sky's the Limit, and this book, I've never seen this book. I didn't know anything about it, but it says American Girl on the side, and that's what caught my attention to this book, and it was published by Pleasant Company Publications in 2003. So I guess American Girl sold this book, but I don't think there's a doll that's associated with it. I think it's just an individual book that they published, and it sounds good though. It's about this girl named Sky, and she goes on to this big adventure camp and runs into some trouble, and I don't know, it sounded kind of interesting, so I'm glad I picked it up. The next item I want to show you is not something I bought. It's actually something I'm working on right now. It's my latest DIY tutorial, and I'm in the process of recreating Covey's yoga mat and her yoga accessories. And so here's the yoga mat that I've created, and this is what it looks like when it's all rolled up with the straps on it. So this is just a little preview of my latest DIY, and I'm hoping to get this tutorial out soon so you can make her yoga mat and all of her yoga accessories. Well, thank you all so much for watching.